Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys fans around the world, NFL diehards, and armchair GMs alike, buckle up because what we are witnessing today is nothing short of a franchise altering earthquake in Dallas, the kind of seismic shift that fans will talk about for decades, a breaking story that has just been confirmed. Yes, confirmed. By none other than Jerry Jones himself, the face, brain, and voice of the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have made what might be the boldest move of this NFL era by trading for none other than Shedeur Sanders, the electrifying, confident, and controversial young quarterback who has taken college football by storm in recent seasons. That's right. The son of primetime himself, Deion Sanders, is now wearing the iconic star on his helmet. And if you thought the Cowboys' offseason was already wild, think again. This changes everything. Just imagine the implications. Just imagine the locker room energy, the media frenzy, the fan expectations, the pressure, the excitement, the speculation. Jerry Jones, who has never been shy about making headlines and never afraid to roll the dice, has once again stunned the NFL world by making a deal that sends a clear, unmistakable message. The Cowboys are ready to turn the page, to redefine their identity, and to chase the next era of greatness with a fresh face under center. The move to bring in Shedeur Sanders immediately puts the spotlight on the quarterback room, on Dak Prescott, and on the very direction of this team's future. We're not talking about a minor shuffle or a development project here. This is a headline maker, a quarterback who has already been labeled the future by analysts, college coaches, and fans. Like, it's not just about numbers or college hype. It's about attitude, leadership, the it factor. Shedeur has that swagger, that composure, that command in the huddle that you just don't teach. He's been battle tested, groomed under the spotlight of being the son of one of football's most polarizing legends, and now he walks into an NFL locker room that is as pressure-filled and expectation-heavy as they come. Jerry Jones didn't make this move on a whim. This is calculated chaos, and it's daring and it's loud. But that's the Cowboy way, isn't it? They don't rebuild quietly, they reload dramatically. And this move doesn't just affect Shedeur or Dak, it shifts the energy of the entire franchise. Coaches will now have to tailor an offensive playbook that maximizes a young quarterback's strengths. The wide receivers like CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and others still will have to adjust to a new rhythm, a new timing. The offensive line will need to sync with a quarterback who might move differently in the pocket, who reads defenses through a younger lens. Training camp is going to be the most competitive in recent Cowboys history, and let's not ignore the giant elephant in the room. What happens now with Dak Prescott? Is he being phased out? Is this the beginning of a passing of the torch season? Or does Jerry Jones see this as a 1-2 punch, like veteran experience mentoring youthful talent before a clean break? For years, Dak has been the face of this team. A locker room leader, a community figure, and statistically one of the more efficient quarterbacks in the league. But he's also come under heavy fire for postseason shortcomings, contract discussions, and for failing to lead the team beyond expectations. Now, with Shedeur stepping into the building, it's not just about depth, it's about disruption. It's about competition. And let's be honest, Goot, it's about headlines. Jerry Jones knows what he's doing. He understands that making a splash now not only reinvigorates the fan base, but positions the Cowboys for a long-term future centered around a quarterback who, if he pans out, could be the face of the NFL for the next decade. But make no mistake, this is high-risk, high-reward territory. Draft capital was likely moved. A chunk of the future has been bet on a player who has never taken a snap in the NFL. It's a swing for the fences, and while the upside is tantalizing, the margin for error is razor thin. If Shedeur struggles, the critics will be merciless. Like, if he shines, the Cowboys may look like geniuses. Already, fans are taking sides. Some are thrilled. eager to see a new face, excited by the idea of modernizing the offense, and ready to move beyond what they see as a plateau with Dak. Others are furious, loyal to Prescott, suspicious of Jones's impulsive moves, and nervous about betting so heavily on a rookie quarterback in such a tough media market. The NFL world is watching. Other teams are reevaluating their depth charts, their trade strategies, their scouting reports. The ripple effect is real. Dallas just changed the landscape. And think about Shedeur himself, how he handles the pressure, the spotlight, the expectations. This isn't Boulder anymore. This is Dallas. This is America's team. Every step he takes, every throw he makes will be analyzed, replayed, and criticized. But the kid has confidence, unshakable, unwavering. He's built for moments like this. He has been under scrutiny since high school, coached by his father, trained for greatness. Now he gets to prove it on the biggest stage, like whether he starts week 1 or watches and learns behind Dak for a few games or even a full season. The countdown has already begun. The moment he puts on that uniform, takes the field, and throws that first spiral in practice, the clock will be ticking. It's no longer a question of if he'll play. It's a question of when and how well. Coaches will have to build trust quickly. The offensive coordinator must find ways to use Shedeur's strengths, his ability to extend plays, his arm talent, his decision-making under pressure. The team must rally around him because any hesitation, any division in the locker room will be magnified tenfold. But there's a strange sense of destiny to this, isn't there? Shedeur Sanders carrying the name of a legend, now stepping into a franchise that thrives on legacy. Could this be the next chapter in a Cowboys saga that has always flirted with drama and glory in equal measure? Could this be the spark that turns years of frustration into a renaissance? Or could it be yet another gamble that falls short of the promised land? Only time will tell, but what's certain is that the Cowboys are no longer sitting idle. They're no longer waiting for success to knock on the door. They've kicked the door wide open, brought in a star, and dared the football gods to stop them. And for the fans, the heartbeat of this franchise, this trade offers hope, curiosity, nervous energy, and the thrill of the unknown. It offers the chance to dream again. Whether you're in the camp that's celebrating or the camp that's skeptical, there's no denying this move makes the Cowboys the center of the NFL universe once again. This isn't just a trade, this is a moment. So get ready, because the story of Shedeur Sanders in Dallas is just beginning. And if you thought things were already intense, buckle up. We've only just hit the prologue. The season hasn't even started, but the Cowboys have already won the headlines. And who knows, this move might just be the one that finally delivers what Cowboys fans have been starving for since the 90s, a return to true, unshakable, undeniable greatness.